So, hello everyone. It's the last day of Hanukkah, and I just want to pray for blessings for the households that have observed this beautiful cultural and religious ceremony or tradition. I remember the reason why I celebrated it was because on one of the days of Hanukkah when I first celebrated it, a candle or a wick kept on burning even if my son and I had blown it out. And for this year, I would just like to share this message. It's because of a lot of hate that has gone on throughout the world, and one thing that is most important to remember is that in every choice that we make in life, it will always be a choice between love and hate, between recognizing that the persons around us are also equal children of God, or in forgetting their natural divinity. And so I am calling on you, if you believe in our God, the creator of heaven and earth, a good God in whom there is no shadow, to choose righteousness. And righteousness is fairness. Righteousness is giving to another person the exact quality of life that you would want for yourself. And for every person that's listening now, I know that there are certain inequalities that come into your life. And if you happen to find yourself on the lower part of that inequality, I pray that God would give you justice. But if you find yourself in a position of power, in a position where you are able to give someone else, any other person, their due, then I call on you now to choose love, to recognize in your employees or in your spouses, in your family members, or the people that you lead in the community, that they are all equal sharers of the dignity of God, and that we all have a call to do what is right and just, to give love, not just in words and not just in platitudes, but in actual work, in actual action. And the person who does what is just and righteous, these are the people who can come to the holy mountain, who can worship God, who have in themselves, in their hearts, the law of God written in their hearts. Because that is a simple law of love, a simple law of doing what's right for others. So I hope that in this year you would make great leaps and changes in the ways we live our lives, in the ways that we express and give love to others. And know that if you are one of the people who are like me, who are calling out for righteousness and justice, that God is there with you right now to fill your heart with peace and love, and to be your comforter and your strength. It's a very simple task to love, and I know that just as there are bad thoughts that come into you, there is also the ways of the Spirit that is inherent in each man. Okay? And I pray that anyone watching this may be protected from evil thoughts and evil inclinations of the enemy. That you would be given that clarity and that freedom to choose love, to choose what is right and good. It is very simple, but it demands your strength, just as the Israelites were called to brave the unknown and the Amalekites. It is your turn to fulfill the promises that were made for you by choosing what is loving, by choosing what is right. And I pray that the world and every person would take this call and heed this call and be able to love, from the person who's standing next to you to the faceless people that you might employ. Love them equally as you love yourself. And that is righteousness. And that is wisdom. To know and love goodness and to hate evil. And let it also be known that the workers of evil and iniquity, who have chosen the path of supporting the fallen ones, and that your time will come as well, and your time is nearing. And so choose the winning team, for God will win. Regardless of what we see, God will win. So thank you, and God bless, and may the Lord bless you. May his face shine upon you. May he guard you from evil, and may the righteous and the loving prosper more and more as the days go by. Happy Hanukkah, and God bless.